Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Day here, back again for another video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over... Wait, what are we going over? Shoot. In today's video, we're going to be going over micro time frames and how I trade them more in depth. And I'm going to be walking through y'all like step by step on what I look for in the markets, what I don't look for in the markets, how I like do my entries when it comes to me pulling out my fib on the 15-second and 30-second chart. And most importantly, I'm just going to show y'all how the micro time frames be moving throughout the day. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really got. I'm not going to waste any more of y'all time. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And let's go ahead and get right into the video. So as you can tell by the title, I am funded 250K with my futures prop firms with Topstep and Apex. I have two 50K funded accounts with Topstep, and I have a 50K account with Apex, and I have a 100K account with Apex. So it all totals to 250K in funded, right? Right now, what you see on the screen is going to be my Topstep 50K account that I passed that I haven't activated yet. So you could clearly see the start express funded account button right here. I haven't like started it yet. Like I said, I just been trying to grow capital, trying to pass challenges and trying to like have them to the side. Account that I didn't pass, and then this is going to be the account that I'm currently just need one trade to pass on. And since this account only need literally one more good 1-to-1, I told myself that I was gonna wait because I had traded in Asian session, right? I had took 3 trades, and my profit you can already see for today is that's $772, right? So I just literally needed like $300 more to pass this combine. So I decided this would be a perfect day to start my combine and copy trade between my funded account and my combine, so I'll be able to, one, make my first profits on my funded account, and two, I'll be able to pass the combine within the same trade. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to show y'all the live trading video, get more into like my micro time frames, and like walk y'all step by step on exactly what happened with the markets and how exactly I managed to trade with the micro time frames. So right now you're going to be seeing me starting my express funded account. I'm just going through like the agreements and, you know, going through all that stuff. I'm hitting continue, you know, like agreeing to the terms and conditions and the activation fees. Make sure y'all read everything too. Like I know it's a lot. I know y'all don't want to go through it. Please make sure that y'all read it, because y'all truly never know what's gonna go on like in those contracts, you know what I'm saying, unless you read them. So I hit continue, and then they're gonna throw you with some tips, I believe. Yeah, some tips, just a little recap of what else like to expect. And as you can see, my balance restarts to 0, right? So when you start a Topstep funded account, you don't like have a 50K balance like shown. You have the buy-in and selling power of 50K. It's not going to be shown. It's just going to start at 0, right? And yeah, you have the rules. I got to get 5 winning days of 200, follow the scaling plan, the daily loss limit, maximum loss limit, all that good stuff. So yeah, so I was just showing y'all like me activating it, what it's like if y'all haven't seen it before. All right, so getting into it, this is going to be the live video that I recorded, and I apologize again that like, you know, I got to get a better setup so I can get better equipment to like actually bring y'all a live video and not just talking over a recorded live video. I'm gonna get better equipment so I could bring y'all some like better quality. I believe it is around 9:40, so I believe like 9:30. I believe the New York Stock Exchange is open. After seeing this downtrend, right, if you could follow my cursor like right here, what I'm looking for price to do is to close above this area, then come back to retrace, and then break up, and I could potentially find an entry right there. As you can see my other mouse, I'm trying to like follow structure to where it's gonna break and give me that market structure shift to where I can follow my trade. So there's two possibilities, right? I marked that red line right there because price had came and closed below that area, but it hasn't like gone back to continue on. So what I mean by that is it came down here, closed, and it retraced, but it still kept going up. So this whole like market structure shift right here is invalidated, right? So now I'm looking for buys. So now I'm going to be going on the 30-second time frame just to see a bigger picture, just to see like, you know, what's going on. And around this area, I'm actually going to mark up a zone because this was the high of news. So the blue lines is going to be the news events lines. It's not saying that I have a bullish bias, but if price comes to that area, I know why. You know what I'm saying? See how price made a big move up, right? Let's say it retraced back down. In the past, I'll be trying to predict, okay, like price is going to go up. It has to go up because, you know, it closed, it broke the structure, like the structure right here, and it's going to come back and then it's going to go up, right? But 9 times out of 10, it doesn't always happen like that because you never know exactly where the trend is going. So from right here, right, so I drew a fib right here, and mind you, I'm not taking this trade, but I'm showing you what I would have done in the past. I would have saw this breaker structure, would have saw a nice entry coming back right here. As soon as price tapped my entry right here, I'm getting in the trade, right? And I would have predicted price to keep going up because I see a market structure shift, I see a break and close with this big move right here, In my head, I'm thinking, okay, price has to go up. I don't truly know when price is going to make its move until it makes its move. Like, the markets could do anything it wants to do, right? So this could just keep going up if it wanted to. This could just keep going down and invalidate that if it wanted to. We could have a bunch of predictions, but nobody truly knows what exactly is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I could go as far to say Nasdaq is going to go like super high for the rest of the week, but do I really know that? No, that's an analysis. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to trade off of analysis. I want to trade off of movement, current price movement. What is price actually really doing? So as you can tell, as I fast forward this clip, price is just kind of going lower and lower and lower until we kind of get like a little bit more of like bullish pressure up, as you can see right here, but it never reached my TP. My TP was this blue line right here, and that's the main reason why I do not get in on the first wave. So price never really truly like came up in this area. Mind you, like I said, I'm not in this trade, but what I'm looking for is another continuation to the upside. I'm looking for a price to like break this area right here that I marked up, because this is the last high of this like mini retracement right here, and I'm waiting for another close and another like pullback, and then that's when I'm going to enter my trade and, you know what I'm saying, take a one-to-one there. But as you can see, price is not really like coming to this area at all. If anything, price is breaking this mini structure right here, and this is the point where it may get a little bit confusing, because I could say price broke this structure right here and I'm looking for sells, right? But no, because where was my original stop loss on this trade? If I would have taken the first leg, it was down here. So this is more of a major structure compared to this right here, and that's why, you know, trading is really just a patience, a waiting game, bro. Like, to tell you the honest truth, bro, you really cannot force anything in trading. You have to be patient, bro, and I'm sure y'all heard it before, but y'all really have to be patient, bro. So as you can see, fast forwarding, price eventually broke down here, right? So I was initially waiting for price to close below this point, because price could come down here, but I need to see a closure. A closure indicates that, okay, it has a strong like momentum towards that section. See where price just kind of wicked down here, and mind you, I'm using like Heikin-Ashi charts as well too, so it may look different on the candlesticks, but I like to use Heikin-Ashi charts on the micro time frames because it just looks clearer, bro. I'm telling you, on the other like candlesticks, like unless you're on a different platform, maybe it kind of looks more choppy. Like the Heikin-Ashi really smooths it out. So since price invalidated this bullish momentum right here, I'm waiting to see, okay, is price going to continue down? Now from this point on, this isn't classified as a first leg strictly because it hasn't closed below this point yet. And if I fast forwarded some more, actually, you could actually see that price didn't even like, you know what I'm saying, come down to close this bottom red line. And the reason I marked up this trade right here, I didn't take this trade, right? I did not take this trade, but the reason I marked up that trade is because the old me would have still like got in the trade trying to predict the market to close back down. I could have been like, okay, the market has a lot of potential to come down to this area again since it tapped this area, right? It's going to show a continuation, it's going to close, and then boom, I'm going to get my initial direction. Nope. What do you see? Price breaking right through it. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you need that confirmation that the trend is being established first, and then you look for your trades. Because if you don't, bro, you just saw two examples right there. Price didn't continue in the uptrend over here, and price didn't continue in the downtrend right here, strictly because you don't have a confirmation of the trend continuing. So now price broke this mini structure right here, right? But initially, what's the stronger structure? This original line that we have marked up here. And I also just changed these to purple so it won't get mixed up with this blue line right here. The purple is the news event, right? I'm gonna label it. Right now, price is really just consolidating. It's really not making any sort of like movement. It's just going like in like that consolidation period where it's like, okay, it could really go either way. You know what I'm saying? Well, price had broke this mini structure, right? And once again, I could show you again that I would place my fib right from here to here, and I would enter in a trade exactly where price is at right now. Sorry for the movement, but I would exactly enter in where price is right now. Now I would target a one-to-one to the upside. Stop loss down here, one-to-one right here. And what happened? But as you can see, boom, price went down. It would have stopped me out. That's what I'm saying, bro. You don't have a confirmation of the trend. You got to pay attention to the structure of what's the strongest structure. You know what I'm saying? This red line right here, and as you can see, this red line right here is a very major strong structure. This blue line right here is a very major strong structure. These many like moves that it breaks like in between like the trades and stuff, it can be good, but initially the trades that you really want to look for are trades like this. Now you can clearly see that price actually broke and closed below this major structure line. So now I'm going to be waiting for a pullback, not to enter in a trade, but to get a confirmation that, okay, price wants to come down. I need to see price come back up and continue down. and then that's when I could look for my sell trades. Especially being on the micro time frames, you can really get a good amount of trades within one move. On the 15-second chart, you're gonna have pullbacks. In 30-second chart, even the minute chart, you're gonna have pullbacks. You're gonna see pullbacks. The reason I use micro time frames is because I know when I get a confirmation when the trend is going in a certain direction, I know I can at least get 1 to 2 good quality trades as long as I'm following exactly where the market is going. Now, another major thing that I want to emphasize is the pullback can be decent. It doesn't have to be a pullback to where it's like coming all the way back up here. The pullback needs to be decent. I need to be able to see price like retrace like good amount, but maybe like a little bit. Like if it was more like scrawny, like this is kind of scrawny, but I classify this as a pullback depending on how much pressure price is gonna like do off of this, right? But what I mean by that is you can see how like exactly right now, I'm gonna actually pause it right now, right? Or no, I'm gonna actually let this play out. So right then and there, right? This would be a bad trade. And the reason being is because price can make a pattern where it comes down, like pulls back a little bit, comes down, and then pulls back a lot. So in order for me to look for a trade and to get a trade, because now officially I'm looking for trades, right? This mini like red bearish move isn't good enough for my liking. I need price to continue going down, and then I'll get another pullback for an entry, and then you know what I'm saying, that's what my trade was going to be, right? The key for micro time frames for me personally is I want to avoid moves where the trend or the leg isn't like good. Like it's like I don't want scrawny ones, you know what I'm saying? Look at this leg. This leg was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? This one had a lot of bearish pressure, a lot of bearish momentum, and it gives some body, you know what I'm saying? Like candles, you see body of the candles. Like with this one, you see like a little bit and it's kind of scrawny. I don't want to be entering a trade right off of that. So now what I'm going to currently do is I'm going to wait to see what price is doing. I'm going to play this out in real time so y'all can actually see like how the micro time frames form. Mind you, this is exactly like the normal time speed. Like if you go to a chart right now, this is exactly how it played out, right? excuse me. Sorry, my apologies for coughing too. I'm not going to edit this out because I want y'all to actually see how it moves, right? So now you start to see more like red body candles. You start to see more bearish momentum. Now this is exactly where I want to see, bro. This is exactly what I want to see. So I'm just adjusting my fib along the way. Mind you, I get in at the 50 level, right? So I'm just looking for a retracement, and I'm just moving my fib and adjusting my fib the more it goes down. So once it goes down, and once I start to see that like retracement, because it's going to retrace. Price is definitely going to retrace, bro. Price just never just go straight down or straight up, right? So as you can see, after I adjusted my fib and I'm waiting and I'm seeing that like little bit of retracement happening, like boom, okay, I'm entering my sell limit. At first I did one contract, but I realized that one contract wouldn't have been enough for me to pass my combine. It would have been only like $200, I believe. I needed $300 to pass, right? So I ended up deleting this limit, and I ended up putting 2 contracts. It's like, it looks like it tapped it. My apologies, I can't zoom in, but price never got to the area like right then and there, right? So I still have time to get into the trade. This is all real time, didn't like cut anything out. This is how it's moving on the 15-second chart, right? So now I'm looking for a price to come to my entry. And one of the things that I don't like with Topstep X, which they're going to improve on because they're always improving, is I can't really set my stop loss and TP automatically when I'm expecting my sell limit to happen. So as soon as like price got in, then boom, that's when I set my stop loss and TP. Now I know you can, right? There's another way to do it. It's just I don't really like doing it that way. I prefer with TradingView where it's like, okay, you can just create a limit order from the position tool and then you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as price like gets your entry, you're straight. It'll just automatically set your stop loss and TP. But I already know that's in like the voters tab thing. I know they're gonna like eventually improve on it. But as like once they put that in there, bro, I feel like Topstep X is probably going to be like one of the best platforms that I trade on, especially that they allow you to trade micro time frames and you don't even got to pay. Like they have the premium version of TradingView. Enough of my yapping, bro. Like that was literally my trade, bro. And literally I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this trade. This is what I was talking about. This position tool that I just put up, not able to set up a limit order right then and there like you can with TradingView, right? But anyways, as you can see, I profited $474 on this account. This is my funded account, so this is gonna be my first trade up there. And remember, I copy trade this to my combine, and I'm about to switch over to it right now. As you can see, the profit target is 3,000 or above 3,000. So it was a win-win, bro. Like this trade, honestly, I just want to show y'all like the patience that I had and the things that I used to do in the past that really got me caught up versus to how I trade now and how I just kind of like follow the markets I look right instead of like looking left more. You know what I'm saying? It has really changed my trading, bro. Like it has really changed like the way how I trade. And I'm just showing you like the overall like patience that I had to do with waiting for this one little move. This move literally happened in like a minute, bro. I don't even think it lasted a minute, probably like 40 seconds. Look at my move, bro. My move is so small, bro. It's like, bro, that's all I needed. That's literally all I needed. I didn't have to try to get bigger moves. I didn't have to try to be in the markets all day. That worked for my psychology. This worked for me and my mental, my trading, like, you know, strategy, my trading style, I should say, bro, because I like to get in and out, bro. I like to be in and out the markets. I do not like to be in the markets a lot. As much as I love trading, bro, I don't like being in the markets because it's unpredictable, bro. Like, you really don't know what the markets is gonna do. So why not follow the markets? Why not actually trade alongside with the markets? You know what I'm saying? It's really not bad predicting, bro. I know a lot of successful people who love to predict the markets and they be killing it, bro. And that's how you get those higher risk rewards too, because you will be at the start of a nice trending move. You know what I'm saying? Because within this one leg, bro, Nas like went down like crazy, bro. I'm gonna put up a picture right here, but there was three opportunities to get a winning setup. No losses, 3 trades. Mind you, I only need 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 2 setups a day on this funded account. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much all I really did, bro. Honestly, like, that was my trade. That was my, you know, my kind of my analysis with like trading micro time frames. And I'm glad that I was able to actually show y'all, you know, the trades that I would have took in the past that would have really, like, you know, had me like losing a lot compared to the trades that I'm taking now. Really feel like micro time frames has really changed my trading for the better. Honestly, bro, that's all I really got for today. If you want to keep up with me, I'm not going to be making this like a day 1, day 2, day 3 of me trading my funded account. I always post, like, I post daily on my Instagram story, you know? So, yo, go follow me on Instagram if you want to like keep up, see like what I'm doing, how I'm doing on my account, if I got a payout, if I failed it, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's always on my Instagram story if y'all want to go keep up with that. So if you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you don't, do what you got to do. It's all good, all love, you know what I'm saying? Until next time, I hope y'all trading year is going good so far. And yep, I'll catch y'all with the next one.